Okay, we're on to Pink Floyd Echoes, and someone left the hype sticker on the CD on the cover of the CD. So thank you very much. Very good artwork on it too. Um, Overall, I love there's a double CD in this, so I much prefer the first CD than the second CD. Um, the first CD 10 out of 10. The second CD 8 out of 10. And there's two offending items on this. I think Roger might have had a hand in this, I don't know. And there are two tracks from the Final Cut album, and they're just so dated. You can tell you can start off with Shine On Your Crazy Diamond, then go into Time, and then you're just taken out of the zone by one of the tracks from the Final Cut. And then you have Comfortably Numb, and it's kind of hard to get into Comfortably Numb after listening to the audio diarrhea of the song from, or not song, I don't even know what to call those things, to be honest with you. They're not songs, they're tuneless, totally and utterly unforgettable, and they kind of, they're trying to tell you a message rather than tell you a story, and you lose interest, and they're rather depressing. And so what I would love to do is, I don't have a desktop computer. Well, I do. I might have to dig it out, an Asus desktop. I might dig it out. I'll put the second CD in, rip it the old-fashioned way in the 90s, and remove the two offending items, and put the songs back onto the CD, and then enjoy the second CD much better, where you won't be taken out of the zone. That's why they're offensive. It's just that you're in the zone and they take you out of the zone, and that's why I don't like don't like those songs. And then you can enjoy the rest of the album. And if you don't have this album, I'm going to recommend two albums I don't have, but I kind of looked at the track listing and I'm familiar with most of the tracks on them. That's Relics, and a collection of great dance songs would be a better adventure, Pink Floyd audio adventure, than getting Echoes. And if you want to get Echoes just for the collection like I have, just enjoy the first CD, because those two songs just take you out of the zone. And rather disappointing second side. And I might have to just rip it, or just forget about it and get Relics and the collection of great dance songs. Sorry, Roger. You said what you said very well on both The Wall and Amused to Death, but you didn't say it very well on the Final Cut. It was just a failed spoken word experiment, and I even like your new version of Dark Side of the Moon. That's a much better affair. I'm not a fan of the Final Cut, and that kind of just destroys the second album in this, what otherwise is a very good Pink Floyd album. And I'm kind of on two minds about Pink Floyd best ofs, because you listen to Pink Floyd live, and it's it is best of. But then when you listen to the studio versions, while they're very good, I prefer listening to a full album. And again, I'm going to make a point here. You have Echoes on this, and you have Sheep on this, and both of those tracks are just outstanding. And I'm kind of defeating my own argument there. So yeah, you have Echoes and you have Sheep, and then you have the Drivel that's on the B side, and those songs are just they're just outdated. And again, they're just tuneless, totally tuneless. But that aside, I would just give the first side a listen, and it's an hour well spent. So you won't be disappointed. And as I said, you have Sheep, you have Echoes, and a load of other good stuff on the first album. So this is Pink Floyd Sunday, and we'll do the same again next week. And I have the remix of the sound of Distant Thunder on the playlist for next week and in physical media as well. So again, thank you for all the views. I really appreciate them. And subscribe, that also helps grow the channel. And the thumbs up too as well. So again, thank you. This is Stevie G. I recommend the first CD in Echoes, and if you're a collector, yeah, get it for the collection. But the first CD, but if you're a fan of the final cut, then you won't be disappointed. Okay, Stevie G, and we'll talk to you in the next video.